Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Going hard, yo. Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Go.
Yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
he cheated on 2 pregnant wives.
Yep, both Ivanka and Marla Maples. Yep.
Trump just gets better and better.
He just like saw them get fat with babies, like, oh, they might just be fat for good, and then just fucking dipped.
It's so awesome, dude.
Marla Maples, what did she do? Was she just Donald Trump's wife?
Yep, she's just pretty.
Yeah.
That sounds like a porn star name.
Yeah.
Which son is hers?
Tiffany.
Tiffany trans.
Yeah.
The one they don't let out of the basement.
I think just Tiffany.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Is Tiffany hot?
I can't recall. Maybe okay, like not unattractive, but she's like the one that wants nothing to do with him.
Sure.
Like at least professionally. Like
Sure.
Like that's why he never brings her up. Like,
Gotcha.
And I think he's like sour because she cost him a bunch of money in the divorce.
Yeah.
Well, if she hadn't been pregnant, this wouldn't have happened. Like this check could be significantly smaller.
God, Donnie rips, dude. Yeah. I can't wait to have him back, dude.
Dude, you just get him on the pod.
I honestly, this whole all my political takes and everything I've ever done with this podcast was just in the hopes to one day get Donald Trump on here. So if it doesn't happen, I'll kill myself. After I kill Donald Trump.
Well, we're getting a knock on the door Monday.
We're fine.
It's just his last couple gasps.
Yeah.
You holding a microphone up to it. Got him.
Got him. It's like, oh, you'll say no to my podcast, will you?
That was why he got shot.
Yeah, honestly. Pretty sick, though, that he got shot. You know?
What, it grazed his ear? Dude, when you told us that yesterday, I for sure thought that you were joking. I was like,
it's something I would
joke
about.
Coming. You're like, dude, Donald Trump got shot. I'm like, then what?
Yeah.
What? Then you're like, no, he got shot. I'm like, okay, what's coming next?
Yeah, guys, this isn't like the time I told you Biden died. This is real.
Yeah.
It's real this time.
Dude, I was just about to take stage. I almost cried on stage because of Donnie T.
Oh, I know. It was an emotional set last night.
I hope he's okay. Can I donate my ear?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I bet someone would donate.
Oh, fuck. There are 3
absolutely.
million Americans that are dumb enough to do that.
I love Donald, dude.
I wonder if he had penile cancer. I bet there's people that would donate their penis to Donald Trump.
Oh, I'd give my left nut to Donald Trump.
I'd donate my throat to his penis. What?
It can heal here.
Oh man, yeah. So we are on the road. This is the first car podcast I've ever done. We had a full weekend of shows. Last night we were at the fucking Hettinger County Fair. I did 10 minutes of clean comedy, ate my penis, which I could happen unclean as well, but certainly happened last night clean. Blaise's old ass parents were in the crowd. That was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun to call your parents traitors.
That was good. My parents moved to Hettinger from Mott, and Josh found that out. Wow. You didn't know those were my parents right away either, did you?
Oh, I knew because I met them before the show.
Yeah, but you're like, hey, look at these old people. Oh, shit, that's Blaise's parents.
It is crazy how old your fucking parents are, dude.
Yeah.
It really makes no sense.
Big 8-0.
They're like 30 years younger than mine. like legitimate.
Your parents are 30 years younger.
Well, all right, yeah, that's what I mean.
Your dad 120?
He's Methuselah.
Josh's dad is Benjamin Franklin.
He's Benjamin Button.
Dude, my dad took that Tesla truck out yesterday, and I guess was just putting it to the
Really?
fucking nuts. Yeah.
Dude, that's sick, man. He's like, what is this newfangled technology?
Yeah.
Where's the horses?
So yeah, I'm recovering from 4 days of doing mushrooms and drinking on the road.
I would say I was pretty much on my best behavior.
Nathan, you were a very good boy, especially
yeah.
last night. My God.
Yeah.
I was
You were in bed at 10?
before 10.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
Dude.
because what time did Josh go back to the?
I don't-
Josh dipped out of the fair.
How did you even get there?
I
We
walked.
walked. It's not that.
You
far.
were back fairly early, Josh.
I know. I was ready to be done.
And
Josh was back. My phone died, so luckily we had Josh's number saved in my friend Corey's phone.
Yeah.
So we dialed him a million times. It did not pick up, and so we just went to the hotel, and I knocked pretty vigorously.
I
I was so confused because I was so asleep. Like, what's happening?
Yeah, and then I went and I physically pulled Josh out of bed by his arm, and he's like, "I don't want to go." I'm like, "You need to come party with me more down at the bar."
I like that I just picked up a sidekick for the evening.
Yes.
Boxcar Joe and his army jeep.
Yeah, we watched your Instagram story in the gas station just now. It's so funny.
It's the most hick thing ever. It's just a field, and then us outside of a hotel on the edge of town where you see more fields,
Dude.
and then him just in a Jeep where there's a rifle in the back, a 1954 Jeep.
Dude, that thing was cool as
Why are you
fuck.
Bicycling on the interstate.
Because these people out here are retarded. You met Blaise?
These libs.
This is where Blaise comes from. It makes so much sense, dude.
This is.
It makes way too much
Yeah, I
sense.
pretty much. Yeah, dude. When you look at Mott, you're like,
Real salt of the earth retards out here.
yeah,
You know, just real
salt
good.
of the earth retards.
Real good working class dipshits. You know. Not
Yeah.
like those big city dipshits.
It is hard doing these small shows and not being mean to the people that you're doing
Yeah,
jokes for.
You're like, you guys know this place sucks, right?
It's like you suck, and so does this pavilion we're in.
I always want to be like, what? There's no bodegas in this town.
I can't get a hero sandwich.
I'll never get a bigger pop in my whole life with the dumbest jokes I've ever used.
Yeah, you were doing way
You were
too
doing
much.
hometown stuff, like, oh man, you remember like when Gary Smith got
Yeah.
caught jerking off under the bleachers?
I was getting upset how good you were doing. I was like, this sucks, dude.
Dude,
Why is Blaise doing
I
good?
literally said, why did the mommy milk not punish the baby milk? Because it was lactose and tolerant.
Yeah.
And then
When that got a pop,
killed.
I was ready to kill myself.
I was
I was ready to be done with life.
I was also right when all my alcohol was kicking in real hard, and I didn't even get the joke out well. I was like, wait, I just thought of this one. It has to be clean comedy.
That moment will be mentioned in my suicide note. right next to the Hawk 2 girl getting a stand-up tour.
It will be prominent in my suicide note. Front and center.
Oh, one of the best roast jokes ever. It got cut. I can't remember whose roast it was, but it was right after Robin Williams died. And I was like, yeah, Kevin Hart is the biggest comedian on earth, according to Robin Williams' suicide note.
That's really good. Yeah, dude, the ovation you got, Blaise, too. This is like this fucking hometown kid. Everyone's like excited to see him. It made me so upset. As a cynical man, I hated that. I hated that so much.
I was at your homecoming show.
Yeah, fuck you. That's where I told people Biden died. I was bombing in front of like my friend's parents, and I was just like looked at my phone. I'm like, oh my god, Joe Biden just died. Just got nothing.
Nothing. A couple quiet groans.
Yep, they were upset. People, it does suck. Like almost every. Look, I'm not saying I'm good at comedy, but like whenever people I actually know are there, I always do bad.
Enderlin.
Oh god.
God, Enderlin. More comics than people.
Yeah.
That's always
Brutal.
More comics at 1.3
Brutal, dude.
audience members.
Brutal, dude. But yeah, that changed me
badass.
when I was just like staring into the eyes of Christy Schultz. And she's like, you suck. I'm like, god damn it.
Dude, I'm surprised you have any voice at all. My voice is all we did at the bar was scream brand new songs.
Oh.
We had, and we didn't even. I didn't even play them. Other people played them and were
Yeah.
like, "Blaise." I was like, "Hell yeah!" Well, it was only me, John. Dude, this is how cool we are. I was like, "We're gonna get the whole fair to go down to the Pheasant Lounge." Afterwards, and we're telling everyone, we're like, the after party at the Pheasant Lounge, everyone go down there.
And it's
the
us.
only people, the
It
6
sucked.
people who were yelling to go down
It was just us and a plate of hot dogs.
Oh yeah, dude, that was awesome.
That bartender lady was mad. She was like, I gotta be back here at 5 a.m. to make breakfast burritos.
Oh, really?
Dude, no, I think she was having the best time of her
I
life.
think Cam
Yeah.
would know better than we would.
Cam was passed
Hey,
out.
well,
Cam was passed out on the bar. What does he know?
Look,
They game.
She popped her dentures out and sucked the life out of me.
That's hey, what can you do, buddy?
Dude, we did look over though.
When in Mott.
We look over and she just had a plate of hot dogs stacked on top of each other, and we're like, "Oh, did someone order those?" She goes, "Nope, just thought you guys would want them." And we're like, "This rules."
That's country hospitality.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. And then some guy left me some cold. I was eating this guy's leftover prime rib out of his to-go container.
Like a fucking raccoon.
I was like, "This is so fucking good."
How did we get back to the hotel?
I walked again. I left you guys at a certain
Dude,
point.
you hopped in that Jeep.
Oh,
I didn't though, right?
No, Cam did. We hopped in. Actually, you ran home pretty quick because we were trying to find you.
Yeah, Cam, you were blowing that guy in that Jeep, remember?
oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's
then
that's
the
why I
rest of
got
us-
strep throat this morning.
The rest of us jumped in a car with that Chad guy, and we swerved all over the road going about 15 miles per hour.
Absolutely believe that.
Dude, you beat us home pretty handily walking. Because we're going more
Funnier,
than right?
you get home and Josh is just on the hood. Like, oh, we hit him
And then this morning,
I wish.
that Jeep was just parked in the middle
in the
of
middle of the parking
middle of
lot.
the parking lot because they couldn't get it started. They tried to push start it in reverse, and then they couldn't get it, so just left it in the middle.
Hood open,
Hood
loose
open.
rifle between the seats.
Oh, that's
This
unbelievable.
morning, I walked out of the room, and I saw the owner of the hotel was walking towards me. I'm like, we're gonna get yelled at for being such dicks to the people.
Well,
next.
yeah, dude, your neighbors, I had anxiety even that late at night. They knocked one time, like, I am leaving. This is giving me a fucking panic attack. I can't handle this. You guys are like, you're pussies. It's like, just being so unruly, dude.
People in the room next to us were so pissed off.
Yeah, obviously. It was fucking 3 in the morning.
weren't
You're
even-
being so loud.
They were walloping on the wall.
Yeah.
And then James goes this morning. James is like, "Yeah, but I mean, like when they did that, then we stopped." And I'm like, "No, they did that 5 times
Yeah, there's
before
no
we
way you
stopped."
guys stopped. I knew you weren't going to stop. I had to fucking leave.
But dude, I thought the owner was gonna come yell at us about like how loud we were last night. Instead, he just goes, "Oh, this Willie Green's Jeep." He goes, "Guess he didn't make it out of the parking lot." He goes, "He'll get it sometime." It's right in the middle.
You couldn't park something more inconvenient.
Oh yeah.
No. So funny, dude. What a weekend, though. Huh?
Willie Green, what a name.
Willie Green. Willie Green was one of the coolest guys I ever met. I have his fucking shirt on, dude.
Dude,
Yeah, you guys did a jersey swap.
dude, he undressed Josh. He actually went. Josh was taking his shirt off and on a lot.
Very erotic.
Until finally, Willie just went up and lifted from the bottom and took it off like a little boy. Josh just lifted up his arms.
Yeah, you're just compliant.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, Daddy.
It was crazy, dude. Blaise pulled me out of bed, and within 10 minutes, I had my shirt off. I was screaming brand new at the Pheasant Bar. It was not 10 minutes later. Oh, man, what a retarded weekend.
That's sweet. Girls with the biggest boobs in the world and Dickinson.
Man, it's sometimes I get shocked that these, like, I always just think there's going to be just ghouls, and sometimes there are beautiful women out here, and it just surprises me every time. Always a treat, but
I
always
think-
unexpected.
Something like the fair brings out everyone.
Sure.
As opposed to a comedy bar show that you might just get the bar hangers on.
Yeah,
That is true, but the comedy bar show that we had on Friday was where all the bands
Yeah, that's
showed
true.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true, yep.
And then the only video I have on my phone with how many beautiful women there were, it was 90% ratio of hot chicks to not hot chicks.
At Dickinson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the only video I have is me and Josh on the dance floor dancing with a retarded guy. Like, it was just us. I'm like, how did I not
I
dance
again
with
had
any
my
girl?
shirt off for some reason. No idea why that happened.
These out-of-town gay guys are having the time of their life.
Yeah, they think I'm just a gay city slicker.
We're grinding on each other.
You guys just start blowing each other.
We're like, there's
it's
so many hot girls, it's just you and me fucking. We're like, we love hot girls, dude, I swear.
Oh, I love tits, especially when they're on a man.
Like nice hard pectorals. Oh, man.
Did $100 shot of tequila.
Did $100 tequila. We checked a lot of boxes this weekend, bro.
Yeah, I think I have chlamydia.
That would be awesome.
Except in reality, no boxes were checked.
That is very true.
Keeping that streak alive.
Yeah.
Say, speak for yourself. The funnel cake lady showed me a time.
I saw you waiting at a funnel cake line.
Dude, you sat at the funnel cake line for probably an hour and a half.
There was no funnel cake.
Oh. Well, whatever
What
that
line
was.
were you
Corn
in?
dogs?
No, I got, what do they call it? A koflopki.
What the hell is that?
A flushkaluk.
Fleisch cake line.
Yeah, that was
The
the most
fuck is
dog
that?
shit regional cuisine I've ever had. Like, hey, what if
Let's shit on mine. Keep shit on mine.
Blaise
What
is
if
gonna
we
pull
took-
the car over?
Yeah.
what if we took an
Oh.
unseasoned high school cafeteria hamburger patty and put it in some pie crust, and that's it?
That sounds like any dish that comes from your area.
That's horrendous.
Wow, what a comeback. That sounds like something from your area. God, just kill yourself, please.
Yeah, we
You know, just we'll be collateral damage. Just
I'll take us all.
drive us right into that.
we got to stick together. This trip's almost over. We can't do it now, dude. Hey, Blaise, do you have a button on your mic?
No.
Fuck, dude. This fucking soundboard is a piece of shit. Talk more.
Talk.
Oh my god.
Talk.
All right, you're good now. You're good now. We're cool.
Nice.
What I love is even if we were all killed, this wouldn't even make the third page of the Mott paper.
Oh well, no,
The mop paper would for Blaise.
dude. Blaise is a fucking local legend over there. He's like the guy from Big Fish. He comes back home and does good.
I tell wild stories.
Yeah, he lies.
know.
He lies a lot to,
I
his,
bring
to his
back
son.
wild. I bring back wild characters.
I think me and Nathan are fat enough that if we died, no one would ask why.
Yep. The car's on fire. 2 of them natural causes.
Yeah. Josh and Blaise, blunt force trauma. Cam and Nathan, type 2 diabetes.
You guys are like having 2 extra airbags in the car, though. That's nice.
No, bro. But our body just turns into fucking shrapnel flying around.
We roll over and me and Josh just get ejected, but land on top. You guys
Riding a
safely.
tilt-a-whirl with me sometime. I'm fucking demolishing people.
Sign me up for not that.
The gravitron just leans over, tips on its.
It's rolling like a wheel.
My bad.
It starts shaking like when your truck tires are full of mud. Off balance.
Exceeding the weight limit for a gravitron.
That's crazy.
Humbling.
Dude, Ethan Beers was telling me the other day that he wasn't allowed to ride go-karts at the Mall of America.
Because he's black?
It's like you're probably not very good at driving.
Exactly. They're like, you want to do the dishes or something?
No drive-by shootings here.
Yeah, no, I guess he was too big. I didn't think, no, that was a thing. Have you ever been denied a go-kart ride, Cam?
I don't know. I don't hang around places with go-karts. I'm not a pedophile.
Okay, you don't have to be a pedophile to have sex with kids.
Listen, sometimes you're just having a good time.
Yeah, dude.
That's one to grow on.
Yep, exactly.
Look at those great land tits over there.
those buttes.
Those are a couple of buttes.
God. Okay, please,
Nice green titties.
please kill yourself.
Some jolly green titties right there.
Oh, I think the best was the fair joke this morning.
Oh.
What was the fair joke?
We were talking about me getting the shit kicked out of me by the people in the room next to us.
Yeah.
And looking outside and seeing 2 guys just kicking the shit out of me, and me just going, "This doesn't seem fair."
Because of the weekend.
Because of the
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, that would have killed last night. That fucking stupid show you set up. I can't believe that lactose intolerant fucking joke worked. I got like a pop. I got like a legitimate pop.
Legitimate good
An
pop.
applause break.
I know.
I should have opened my veins up right then. and
I'd have
there.
been good if I'd have brought my notebook full of jokes for inbred dipshits.
Oh, I forgot this is my joke with actual good jokes in it.
Don't you hate when you go to ask your sister out, but she's already dating your brother? Hey,
Hey, yo.
That would have probably killed. You should have done that.
Yep.
I love how they all hate some other town that's like the exact same place. Like,
Is there like a Regent Mott rivalry? Is that a real thing?
They're used to, but we combine schools.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I
gotcha.
love about that.
Gotcha.
There's all these former rivals
yeah, fucking
combined.
Gryffindor and Slytherin. But,
Yeah, dude. The Gryffindor, Slytherin, Wildfire.
I think this is like a Norm Macdonald bit, but he talks about like those like little like regional battles like that with the two. He's like those people are the closest to you. You are the same people.
Yep.
Nobody else on the world is more similar than you guys.
Yeah.
It's such a funny thing. You have more in common with each other than anybody else who exists.
It's like Kurds and Turks.
Exactly right. It's exactly like the Kurds and Turks.
Figure I'd get a little geopolitical in here.
I like that, man. Well, I'm trying to get Trump on here, so we
I
gotta
like it. Doesn't say a road or a town.
Dude,
It's
isn't that
like
crazy when you
one
get a big exit sign with no information on it? That's how you know you're fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
It's so bumfuck. The town's just called Town.
Dude, there was no internet in fucking Mott. Like the entire time, I couldn't even send a fucking text. Like I was like, dude, what is going on?
Oh, dude, yeah. You'd have to go in the middle of the parking lot, sit by the Jeep.
Is that real?
No, but I mean, like, as I walked from across the, like, open lot to your guys' room, I would have.
Oh, you
one
get a
time
little
when it would
reception?
Get up to like 4, and then you'd go 3 feet to the left.
Dude, I'm not like trying to like watch porn on my phone. I'm just trying to send a text message. Like, come on. It was unbelievable. Like Trump got shot yesterday. I couldn't even like send jokes to my buddies. It was really upsetting.
Who's the real victim here?
Dude, what a fucking patriot, dude. That rips, dude.
That is wild.
Facebook's the best place right now too, because that's where all the people who really like Trump are still like dwelling.
Oh, dude, there were.
God, it's hot on
Did you-
Facebook right now.
Did you also see how many Trump hats were in the crowd last night?
I
'Cause
saw
there
a few,
were multiple.
few MAGA hats. Up there.
I bet you 4chan's really popping off right now.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
which one of us was it?
Dude.
4chans.
Yeah, some guy I went to high school with was like, if you didn't know who you were voting for before, you know now. Enough
What?
is enough. I was like, what are you talking about?
I also love the same people that post like memes joking about George Floyd getting murdered are now like, how could you talk and joke about this?
Yeah.
Like,
I watched the George Floyd porn the other day.
Did you fap to it?
I didn't. I don't like black porn, but
you just hate seeing black men enjoy themselves.
yeah.
How about black woman, white dude? That do anything for you?
I've tried to jerk off to black girls. I don't really. It doesn't do it
Dude,
for me.
every once in a while there's.
I think I'm racist. I don't know though.
I think that's the one time you can be racist.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think I need the penis to be the same color as mine so I can be like, hey, that can
That's
be
my
me.
14-inch dick.
And, yeah, if you have a VR headset on and then it's a black dick.
Oh yeah.
You're like, whoa.
really.
Chase Ritter actually has that.
That
joke.
really.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, this is my very usual 14-inch black penis.
That really kills the immersion of me banging a 14-foot tentacle monster. It really kills the realism.
With 14-foot tentacle monster with Lois Griffin's head.
Oh, Peter. Where's your Peter, Peter? I know that sounds nothing like. I love.
That wasn't bad.
I'm just so confident in impressions, but bad at them. Did you hear my Ray Romano?
Actually, yes. Please go.
Murray.
I thought that was good.
Yeah, but I can't say any phrases. Just one
You
word.
could replace Ray Romano with Marlon Brando or Andre the Giant.
Oh, you remember when every dog shit road comic had like a Schwarzenegger and a walk-in impression?
So many walking.
Oh,
The walking
oh.
went crazy.
What would Arnold Schwarzenegger sound like if he was having sex?
That was the worst impression I've ever heard.
No, that is how he sounds when he has sex, though. He sounds different. He sounds different.
Do you want to hear my Blaise Kautzman impression? I am a practicing homosexual.
Yeah, here's my impression of Blaise sucking a dick.
I will need a volunteer.
Suck a dick. Then you're like,
And this is you, man. This is you sucking dick. You're blowing a homeless guy that's asleep.
Getting Blaise real good with this one, guys.
I'm mouth raping this homeless guy just like Blaze. I'm committing a felony. I got you good, fucker.
Oh my
Do
god!
that on stage.
Isn't this funny, guys?
I will need a
No one's
volunteer.
around anymore.
He just gets into an intimate relationship.
Oh, fuck, dude. I'll do anything to prove a point.
Walk by later, you're spooning.
Guys, the point is that Blaise is gay.
He later on has to just describe it to people what he did because no one was around.
No one saw it. I did a killer impression of Blaise earlier. I raped a homeless guy.
With my face. Get it?
A homeless guy sat on my face. Holy fuck.
We both came.
We both came. I even swallowed like Blaise.
Just like Blaise does.
I'm not sure what I swallowed.
I have AIDS
But it was
now.
gross.
It was a little chunkier then.
Human and feline AIDS.
Do you think homeless cum is worse than like mine?
Yeah, I feel like it sizzles when it
It
hits.
feels like there's rocks in it.
They eat a lot of gravel.
Yeah, like a chicken to help
Yeah, they're a
digest.
pheasant.
They have a gizzard.
Or a gizzard.
Dude, speaking of eating rocks, my high school,
Okay.
my baseball coach in high school, just the coolest guy in the world. Kicked me in the balls once, but he'd
That's not
always
cool.
be like, "I have the smartest son in the world." He'd brag about everything. He was like,
Yeah.
Oscar, he's 4 years old. He can already do like multiplication. I'm like, there's no way that kid's doing multiplication. And then he was like sitting at the end of the bench one time, and I look over and I'm like, Oscar, why is your mouth bleeding? And the kid looks up at me and he goes, I'm eating rocks. I was like, real smart kid there, Joe.
And now he smokes rocks. It's
Yeah, what
full
happened?
circle.
What happened to that kid?
I don't know.
He is the
Probably
ma- he is-
homeless and his
Blaise molested him. Ruined his life.
He is now the mayor of North Dakota.
Yeah, probably.
That's actually the person that Cam did his bit about me onto.
Oh, man.
Fucking almost.
Cam goes to prison just doing gay shit to people, being like, "I'm gonna get Blaise so good." He's like, "I'm getting 30 to life."
Flicks his leg back.
He's in the visitation booth with his mom. He's like, "So is Blaise still laughing about this?"
Totally worth it, dude.
They said I'm getting 20 to 30, but I'm really getting 7 to 10, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, there's the cow on the hill.
Yeah. New Salem Sue. I'd fuck her.
Put your money where your mouth is. We can make that happen.
That was my Andrew Dice Clay impression.
That bit would have been his closer in 1988.
New Salem Sue, I fucked her.
Just fucking the crowd erupts.
My great uncle, who's like, I don't know, 800.
Pounds?
He looks like you. Sorry, Cam. Keep talking.
I'm gonna murder.
I
all
need
of
you. I need you to talk. You're the funniest person here. You need to do more work.
No, my great uncle. I don't know why. The last time I went up to the farm to help him, he decided that now is the time he needs to tell me about the time in the 50s when he caught his best farmhand standing on a bucket fucking one of his milk cows. He's like, you could have taken that one to the grave.
Not
My
necessary.
friend Kaylin's dad found a guy fucking a sheep in Hettinger.
Really?
Yeah, and he said that the dude actually had like specialized boots that had a belt around them that kept like the legs of the sheep kicking back.
That is heinous,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, dude.
Wild.
And the funny thing is, he
horrendous.
didn't fire him or anything. He just went and told the town what was happening and kept him as a hired hand.
What the
I
fuck?
feel like he was the guy who was fucking the sheep.
Yeah, you'd think you'd
He's like,
get out
it's
of
a
town
crazy
after that.
contraption.
Everyone, dude, we'd go to the bar, and my buddy's like, "Hey, remember that story about the guy fucking the sheep? That's him." He just like out and about town.
Incredible.
The way North Dakota law is, they made him marry the sheep. Which
Yeah. At least it was an honest relationship.
Yeah.
that was a male sheep, so then they
Oh, never mind.
killed both of them.
Never mind.
Holy that.
That took a turn.
How was the pussy? Not bad. I'll be here all week. Try the tuna.
Him just casually explaining to the teenager working at Farm Tractor Supply why he's buying these things. I'm trying to fuck these sheep, but they keep kicking back at me.
Anything that could hold those legs.
I mean, that's fucked up because he's like raping a sheep, right?
Hey, I don't. If you can't speak, I don't think you can give consent.
No,
Tell
that's
that
cheap.
to Terry Schiavo.
We started with John Benet Ramsey,
nuts.
and we're sliding comfortably into Terry Schiavo.
I don't think anything was sliding comfortably into Terry Schiavo.
Jesus.
Of all the healthy dollop of Vaseline.
Holy Moses.
There was this girl in
Or
my
it was just always wet down there.
There's a CNA that had to come by every couple hours and fucking clean it up. It's a living.
there was this girl in my
Like the Flintstones.
Yeah.
Just like, wah, wah.
there's a girl in my high school that lost her virginity to a dude using Crisco as lube. So we just called her Biscuits.
That's nice. Some biscuits.
Bonky and biscuits.
Bonky and biscuits.
Oh,
We should
man.
find this girl. And, my girlfriend can start a sitcom with her. Bonky and biscuits. That's like a morning radio show. Bonky and biscuits in the morning.
It's got a bunch of zany sound
Yeah.
effects.
Yeah. Bonky. And the biscuits.
Oh my goodness.
So I saw this girl down the street. Ooh.
Jesus, man. So funny.
I remember talking to some other comics years ago, and we made up a fictitious show about a woman named Beth who leads a double life. And the greatest thing about it was we called it the Beth of both worlds.
That's great.
It makes me want to kill myself thinking about it.
It's not good. You know Chase Rader, Cam?
No.
He's my buddy. We do acoustic comedy. I do like a comedy band. You would hate it because you hate me, but we were writing a whole play about homosexual truck drivers. It was going to be called My Lot in Life. It was just male lot lizards. That's the whole thing. We didn't get very far into it, but I like the title.
You did get very far into each other.
We definitely made love. Passionately.
It's not gay. You were
Slowly.
researching.
I was just researching. You can justify all sorts of things, dude. That's good stuff. God, I feel like trash, dude.
Still?
I don't feel good. I'm sweating a lot, though, and I think that's helping.
I've been drinking. The only night I actually blacked, I don't know how I didn't black out last night or the night before.
I
kind of blacked out.
think I blacked out twice last night.
Yeah, because you literally went to bed for an hour
You
before.
pulled me out of my bed, you fucking
I'm
menace.
surprised your shoulder doesn't hurt because I pulled your arm pretty hard.
I don't know. Maybe it will later. Who knows?
Yeah, Nate did seem like concerned right away when he opened the door. Like,
I
what is
mean,
going
it's like an
on?
intruder coming in.
Like, your shirt was like half off.
Yeah, dude, that was rough. Well, you said I was like talking and then I passed out, right? Like mid sentence.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
Cam actually goes, no, Blaise, Josh is out. He's not coming. I'm like, well, did you knock on the door? He goes, no. And I'm like, I got this. And then we just whipped into the hotel. And I was like, I got room 14. I got business to do. Just shit in Josh's mouth.
Oh God, I'm glad that didn't happen. Yeah, I have to go fucking hang with my family after this. It's gonna be rough, boys. They literally tried to have an intervention for me last time.
What did
They're
they
gonna
say
do it
there?
again.
Now they're just gonna hope you overdose.
They might just be hoping for that. I'm a burden at this point. I'm in like the late stages of like heroin addiction where you're like, all right, just die already.
Yeah.
It's just causing problems for everybody.
You pass out on your stomach, they roll you over onto your back, like that scene in Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I could have saved her, Jesse.
Yeah.
They didn't really say much. My mom was like, we need to have a talk. And my dad was outside just like rigging up a fishing pole. And then she's like, Mick, say what you said to me last night.
Oh.
I was just like sleeping in a hammock at like 3 p.m. Like, this is getting out of control.
They weren't much of a united front.
No, my dad backed down instantly.
Yeah,
He's like, we're not talking about emotions here, Angie. That's not how this goes.
Yeah, we're not gay.
We had 3 sons for a reason.
We can spare this one.
Tell him what you told me last night. I want a divorce? Why should
Yeah. I don't think we need to burden him with this. He's a good boy.
Listen, he's already on the verge. That might put him over
He,
the
he loves his family.
Stick your,
How depressing would it be if they just stopped inviting you on these weekends? Like your brother still go.
It's gonna happen.
You just bum us out.
Yeah, I suck, dude. Honestly, that's surprising anyone wants me around.
we don't.
Yeah, Cam doesn't like me, but I think you guys do.
I
don't like the tone of that voice.
You do. You guys like me,
You guys
right?
like me, right?
Don't get me wrong. When you do eventually overdose and die, I will post about how sad I am on Instagram.
To get pussy.
Yeah.
Cam is sad pussy.
I like that grief post. Just it's different.
They're like this shitty road comic Josh Lamb at one time. He died, and now I need pussy.
It's a GoFundMe.
How'd Josh die? How his chickens came home to roost.
He reaped what he sowed.
Spent all day picking peaches. Oh, that's a callback to the joke I didn't even say on here.
Well, what's the joke?
That's my how I just make up dumb Southern phrases. Like, oh, you spend all day picking peaches. Don't be shocked if you come home to cobbler. Hey, God, I should kill myself.
I like it. You were saying some ridiculous shit at the plumbing show.
Yeah, oh yeah, the plumbing show.
You were saying it might have been some of your made up fucking phrase. I was like, what did
Yeah.
Cam just say? It was shit like that. It was
Yeah.
basically that exact same thing. I'm like, he's really Southern.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a real Southern man.
I'm sad there was no tilt-a-whirl.
Yeah. They also had ride wristbands at that, and there weren't rides.
There was a zip line.
You're just a dude who gives you a piggyback ride.
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
He enjoys it a little too much.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's
dude.
a handheld gyroscope thing.
Yeah,
It
I saw
wasn't even
that.
a motor. It was just
yeah,
the
just
one
a
black
man
guy in
spinning
town
it.
pushing it.
Yeah.
merry-go-round.
Yeah.
The one guy in town who knows how to weld.
Dude, I did say it like a black guy walked by. I'm like, Mott got a black guy, huh? And they were like, that's Jimmy. We like him. And I was like, well, yeah.
You don't have to
not
preface
not
that
like
you
him.
like him. That's not good.
He's one of the good ones. Someone's racist when they're talking about a black person. Like, he's so articulate.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never heard someone say that.
Oh, I've definitely heard that.
Really?
Yeah. Look, he's actually smart though. It's like Jesus Christ.
Maybe I just hang out with better people than you.
I don't think you do. I was in your hometown. You do not. Those people were not good.
You're not smart enough to get out of Mott. No, that'd have been funny if I just got drunk, started going up to women. I can take you away from all of this.
I can fix you.
You were asking the retarded bartender if there's swingers in town.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, you were saying wild shit to that old guy.
And
Yeah.
he was loving it.
He didn't get half. You're like, yeah, how about that girl with an OnlyFans? He's like, huh?
Yeah, you were making jokes that he was 2 generations away from understanding.
And he had a head injury.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
dude,
man was bleeding.
Yeah.
He gave me free Bush Lights though. I like that guy.
Yeah, because he couldn't remember to charge you because he had blood loss.
Yeah, there was something
I think
going
that's
on.
something that happens to you once you get old too. Your cuts just don't heal.
Yeah.
You're always just seeping. That's a good thing to look
Damn.
forward to.
That's
You're
rough.
just Always bleeding.
Yeah,
the-
they just have gauze sitting
What
on
a
his arm.
creeper. The women, when I walk towards the girls, they walk the
And
other
they
way.
should.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
And by women, of course, you mean middle school girls. You fucking creep.
He's like, I'm the volunteer girls volleyball coach at the middle school.
Yeah.
He's
It's hard to coach them while also remaining 400 feet away from them.
He's probably tried to touch those girls that almost beat us in cornhole.
Yeah, probably.
Josh and I.
He's so slow though. He's not like a threat, so no one even does anything.
Right.
Yeah, exactly, dude. When we left too, he like walked out of the bar behind us.
Yeah,
and then just-
am I coming too? Like when you meet a dog somewhere?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then he was just hanging out outside the door watching us pull away. Did you see that? He
Yeah.
was like waving to us.
tear.
Yeah.
Tears in his eyes.
He did to the other guy though too.
That's that's just called customer service.
I
man.
think he's a nice guy, but yeah, I think he has a brain injury.
Oh, it has
you
to.
know.
Terrible TBI.
So what year did you fall off the windmill, Clark? I just started calling him Craig. He never told me his name. I was like, I'm just gonna call you Craig, and he
Yeah.
just accepted it.
Yeah, you were throwing fastballs that he could not not
yeah.
receive.
He didn't have a mitt on.
He was caught looking.
Yeah, you were hugging baseballs at glass bottles there. Oh man.
Oh.
He was working the day shift at a bar in a town with 400 people.
Yeah, that's rough. It's not really what you want.
Do you think that was his job, or you think they just take turns?
That's a good question.
I think someone owns that place and they just set him behind there and don't pay him.
Yeah. What do you think he makes an hour?
$500.
I haven't had it happen
I don't
in a
think
while.
so, Blaise.
But
That seems like too much.
on some of these small town bar shows, I have had it where if you leave like a tip of $1 or more, they're like baffled. Like,
Really?
no, this is your change. Like, yeah, this is what you get out of the change. Like, huh? Okay, whatever. This is wild. Like,
That's crazy, dude.
right? Like, that feels like that was pre-COVID.
that's
right?
it.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, I mean, how many times I've gone back to Mont, everyone still tips like $1 a drink pretty much.
Oh,
And-
really?
Well, yeah, and Willie last night, surprisingly, besides missing 2 front bottom teeth, has a lot of money.
There were a lot of missing teeth out there last night.
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw a full set.
Half of them were around Cam's dick. From dudes
Men sucking Cam's penis
with no teeth.
because I'm gay.
because you're gay.
Got me.
Because you're gay
My
and
va-
fat.
that bartender yesterday, the guy, I ordered whatever it was, that like shandy they had on draft, and he just kept being like, "Is that good?" Yeah, I've never tried it. He's like, "Not even a sip. Never had a sip." Like, are you like trying to get me to give you a sip?
Yeah,
of my
yeah.
beer?
Yeah.
You're gently petting him.
Yeah.
Feeding
I
him.
hold it to his lips like
Yeah.
it's communion.
Like you're like a fucking feeding a calf.
Yeah.
Now keep your fingers flattened together.
Or you just baby bird it and freaking
Yeah.
put it in your mouth and spit it in your
Yeah,
hands.
exactly.
We used to do that with shots all the time.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
With salsa?
I wish it was just salsa. Shots.
A little picante?
No, the chunky stuff.
That's
That's disgusting, Blaise. That's one of the grossest things I've ever heard.
Some things you
I
should
can't
keep
believe
to
you
yourself.
actually pour salsa in each other's mouth. We used to do that, and then we just call these shots shadow shots. And we would just go sit in shadows in the bar and take the shots. And for some reason, it was really fun because you just have to be like, "Hey, we're gonna sit under your table for a second." Like,
Wait, you go under the table?
Yeah, just anywhere there's a shadow. Sometimes you have like 8 people. You're like, "You ready for a shadow shot?" And people think that it's like a type of shot.
Yeah.
You just order a Patron shot and then be like, "Go find a shadow to sit in." We'll be like looking across at each other.
Man,
You really are retarded, Blaise.
Dude, don't knock until you try it, man.
It does sound fun.
Yeah, it's one of those real dumb things. Pretty sweet.
it's like, oh man, you can only turn counterclockwise. What?
Dude, there's a guy, Ray Steiner from Mont. I probably shouldn't have said his name. He got hit in the head.
I'll bleep it out.
And
I won't.
no shit could not turn right. Every time that he'd go to turn right, he would make a full turn left.
Really?
And then walk them.
What was he, a forklift?
So he was a reverse Zoolander?
Yeah.
He's a big NASCAR fan.
If Dale can't turn right, I can't turn right. Little E, the legend continues.
I remember, like, after Dale Earnhardt died, all the people, they were like, God needed a driver.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Like, looking back at that, though, that was wild. That, like, one of the biggest stars in their particular sport died before they retired, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be like LeBron dying today, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Or Kobe.
yeah.
It'd be like Donald Trump getting shot.
Yeah.
Well, Biden killed Dale Earnhardt.
He did. He did.
I've been spreading that just to lock in some more Trump votes.
That's smart, dude.
I'm going to get a tattoo, the little number 3 with the angel wings.
I'm gonna get one of a swastika.
But be like, no, I'm Buddhist.
With angel wings?
Not just for fun.
I'm going to get
No, a swastika with angel wings.
I'm going to
The
get
day, the day Hitler died, haven't got a good one.
I'm going to get a Hans device with a circle with a line through it. Then hold up your end of the bargain, Hans. You took Dale.
My parents went on a trip to Germany years ago, and they came back and they got my brother a Germany basketball uniform, like jersey and shorts.
Mhm.
He was so excited to wear it to high school the next day. Turned out that day, Hitler's birthday.
That's hilarious.
Which
That's
great
also-
coincidence because my brother is a Nazi.
Is he actually?
Oh, big. Yeah, he's a World War II veteran.
Straight up SS dog.
No, we went when we were in Normandy in May. We went to all the cemeteries. I was like, oh, maybe I have relatives here. All of my relatives were not on the American side.
I believe that.
Yeah. Listen,
Because they were heroes.
Real patriots.
I was like, yeah, hey, do you want to join this army or do you want us to shoot you in the face in front of your parents? Like, well,
Your brother's Tinder byline was "I'm Gaga for Goebbels."
Fucking great.
Oh boy.
my Tinder opener back when I was like 21 was just, if you like Garth Brooks and Doggy Style, we might be best friends.
That's pretty cool.
And that worked surprisingly often.
you got pussy?
Oh, dude, I was in the best shape of my life. Had a brand new truck, and Tinder had just came out.
So like 250 pounds.
I was 275.
I was powerlifting.
What the hell happened to you, Cam?
I went back to college and found out beer was great.
Yeah.
I just need what it was. I just need another dumb slut to cheat on me and break my heart.
Yeah, that always works, dude. That works every time. Having a woman break your heart, they you just change your entire lifestyle. That's the best, dude.
I ended up at one of these houses.
You're like, hey, I want to live in the middle of nowhere, but next to everyone and by the highway.
Yeah,
Can I have that.
that sucks. This house
Look
here
at this.
rips,
Wow,
though.
that is
Pussy Palace.
that house is
Yeah.
haunted.
Yeah,
Or
dude,
it's a taffy store.
that's a good.
I've been coming up with euphemisms for calling people gay.
Yeah, let's hear him.
Real Josh Delay thing. No,
This guy's a real Josh.
I like calling people like, oh, he's a bit of a tambourine salesman. If you know.
I love it, dude.
This picture of door-to-door salesman, like walking and he's jingling with every step.
Seems pretty gay, dude. I like a real euphemism that's actually used. One of my favorites is lighten the loafers.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to call a guy gay. It's a little light in the
My
loafers.
buddy's dad would always call anyone even remotely effeminate Tinkerbell. I always thought that was a little bit of a Tinkerbell.
More of a Twinkerbell.
Whenever my dad sees two gay guys there, he doesn't like call them like their boyfriend or like their husband. He calls them his buddy. He's like, yeah, him and his buddy. I'm like, that's awesome, dude.
Do you and your buddies plow each other, Dad? Me and my dad were at a rodeo years ago, and two girls.
Were you the horse? Or the bull?
Yeah, did they mistake you for the livestock?
There was.
There's been so many Cam bad jokes. It's unnecessary. I'm sorry, Cam. Anyways, tell your rodeo story.
Tell us about how your dad rode you.
Yeah,
He's,
hear what your dad molested you.
So me and my dad are fucking, and
At the rodeo.
it's like how he taught me how to ride a bike. He's holding my hip so I don't fall over. No,
He's strapping you in like those goats.
But these two lesbians walk by wearing cowboy hats, holding hands, and my dad goes, "Look, son, it's Broke Dyke Mountain," and I was like 11.
That rips, dude. That's awesome.
My dad stays like he's not creepy, but he'll just say some shit that didn't need to be said.
Yeah.
Like we were in a store, and this girl comes out of a changing room, who's probably 17. Sees her friend, like, "What do you think of the jeans?" And my dad goes, "They look good to me." He's like, "Oh, please kill yourself, Dad."
Oh man, he sounds like
He got me a Stormy Daniels DVD for Christmas 2 years ago.
like her doing porn.
Yes. No, her stand-up
No, yeah.
special.
I don't know, man. Might be getting some fucking tips, dude.
You go down there. Go to the splash pad. That's what I call your girlfriend's apartment.
Hey, come on now.
Oh,
It's not cool, Cam.
that's a two-toweler.
It's a $2.
This orgasm brought to you by Swiffer Wet.
Were we on the podcast when we talked about 2 towel
Oh,
loads?
no, we weren't. I think that was before that.
Yeah, this like a guy that comes so much he needs 2 towels. I guess that's really the only part of the bit. It's not really that funny in retrospect.
That's
There's
all.
not a lot of twists and turns in that
But
one.
being jealous of a guy who comes that much is kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's like he needs 2 towels to come. I hate that guy.
Gee whiz, I'm only using one.
I'm a 1 towel cuck.
And it's not even it's a hand towel.
Mom, will my blasts ever get
It's a
bigger?
wash rag.
Quit calling.
32 years old.
Stop calling me at work.
I should have pulled my mom aside the lake because my penis is going to keep growing.
They,
Like, why did it stop?
dude, they make like a supplement you can take to increase your volume.
Your volume of cum?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
Because you want to be a two-towel man.
You want to be a two-towel man?
I took some with an ex. Dude, when
Wait,
I
with
tell
an
you,
ecstasy pill?
I painted this lady like a finished basement. Oh,
you paper mache her?
I absolutely sheetrocked her. Do you remember being like a freshman or sophomore in high school, and I heard that like the thing like, oh, if you drink pineapple juice, your jizz is gonna like taste better. I just remember just like drinking pineapple juice every day.
Like you're drinking jizz every day. I'm not noticing a difference, gang.
If you drink jizz, your jizz tastes more like jizz.
Can I try yours?
I want my jizz to taste like my brother's.
I remember like drinking. I hadn't even kissed a girl, much less got my dick sucked.
Yeah.
I'm just pounding.
I was going to ask about
like,
that.
I'm just pounding pineapple juice like today might be the day.
You never know.
It's like a kid looking at speakers in a crutch field. They don't even own a car.
Yeah.
These fucking subs are so sick. You don't have a driver's license, Darren.
Put him in my Ford Festiva.
Good thump.
Put them on the handlebars of your Schwinn.
There's a kid in my hometown that duct taped a fucking boombox to the fucking handlebars of his pedal bike.
Dude, that rips.
I think he went to jail for something not good.
I believe it.
I love like I don't know. I love like seeing a dude on a bike in a small town. Like a bike, not like a road bike, like jeans.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that man's made a lot of decisions.
Oh,
to
yeah.
get here.
At least one DUI.
This is not a pleasure cruise.
It's either that or it's just they don't know to wear anything else than jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Riding bikes with Wranglers on is insane.
Dude.
Just steaming up a little crotch pot. I used to have this hacky bit. And
Oh, you used to?
Now I just
We
have-
heard it last
Yeah,
night.
I've heard a lot of them.
Then I started stealing jokes and they got better. No, it was like anytime it was hot, I'd be like, oh, I put so much Gold Bond in. Don't be scared if hush puppies start falling out of my pants. It was a dumb joke. A guy saw me do that at a showcase. It was like a year into comedy at Tulsa. And a week later, we were on the same show together, and he did that joke in front of me.
Oh, wow.
Like, of all the things to steal, you steal the shittiest joke I've
Yeah.
ever written.
Yeah. After you kissed him, you're like, don't do that again.
Yeah, exactly.
Drinking in, boys.
He stole jokes and gentle kisses from me.
Stealing glances.
I want to be on the water, dude. That looks
dude.
so much more fun than being in this car with you fucking gross
It's
people.
bad. We
What?
could have just called my friends with a boat.
Why couldn't we be on a pontoon right now?
We could be.
We literally, I could make one
My
call
buddy-
and we could be on there in half an hour.
My buddy got a pontoon boat DUI last year.
Oh, that sucks.
The hardest part's that field sobriety test. You got to swim in the lines.
You just
Imagine if you're
drowned.
black.
That actually has nothing to do with the bit. Just wondering.
we were on my buddy's pontoon the other day on White Bear Lake in the cities, and I was on the. So apparently, when you're driving the pontoon, you actually like have to be like in like the enclosed area, whatever that's called, you know. So there's like the front like board, and then there's like the area that's like gated in. And so I was on the front, just chugging a beer and like shouting in the air, and this guy on this fucking jet ski came and like pulled us over. I'm like, oh, we're fucked. Because my buddy was drunk, and the guy was just actually nice, and my buddy actually had all the safety equipment. I'm like, you actually have all this shit? Like, he had all the proper, like, life vests and shit. I was like, I thought we were fucked, dude. How do you actually have this?
Yeah, you're not supposed to ride on the front because that's how people get chopped up by propellers.
Yes, I think that is what it is.
I don't think I've ever been on a boat when the guy driving wasn't drunk.
Yeah, you have to be drinking. It's the whole
The
thing.
funny thing is, this was in like Table Rock Lake, Arkansas, and my buddy, the cop taking him to jail, A, let him ride up front, and B, let him stop for Taco Bell on the way to jail.
Amazing.
That's nice. I fucking didn't get let go, and I only blew a .10.
Yeah, that blows. I've never got a DUI. Never will.
My first one, .265. I
Oh,
That
boy,
is
that's
a
good.
hefty boy.
That's earning it.
Surprisingly, I was blacked out and then snapped back into not blacked out when I got pulled over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll sober you
I
up.
hit 3 parked cars, so
Oh boy.
That's rough.
And
dude.
that-
that kind of
child.
woke me up.
Yeah, that's a costly
Well,
one.
the
dude.
thing is, was dumb. I was just driving from the turf to Labby's during the day, and I was changing CDs. I looked straight down at my like huge CD case, and I was like switching from like Group Love to Fallout Boy from Under the Corkscree. And then I was just boom, 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 and I'm like, I sideswipe. Dude, tie rods on my, it just flew off my car. I could barely get it pulled over. It took me like 3 blocks till it finally caught, and I got pulled over. And I was like, oh shit. The other people in my car were like, I'm like, just go to Labby's. I'll go tell those people that I hit their car, and then we'll report it tomorrow. By the time that I walked back, the police, there's like 4 squad cars there.
Yeah, it's not
And
good.
then I just stood on the corner, like scratching my head, looking in the open. They're like, "Are you Blaise Kautzman?" I go, "Yeah." How'd you know that? They're like, you hit.
Pleased to meet you.
They're like, there's like 3 people saw you do this. And called in. You fit the exact description of what the guy was wearing and how you look. And I was like, oh. Yeah, I did. And I was like, I was just changing CDs. I was just shit.
Oh, that's it?
Oh,
Hilarious.
well, now that your car's fucked up, here, have my squad car.
Yeah. Well, what's dumb about that, too, I had a stupid fucking lawyer. I should have got out of that.
Yeah, I should have got out of that blatant drunk driving accident.
Yeah, but if I had a lawyer that was freaking worth the shit, I gave him like $2,000. He didn't get me out of it. That was like the first one I had. So I went, and then like I told him
Blaise
not
is
that
so retarded.
I told him that I wouldn't blow, but they could take my blood. Because that's what you'd do like back in the old country, because it's an hour before.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Sanford's like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
from
they got that
wherever
blood
you're
out of you in 10 minutes.
But it's
Yeah,
but
dude.
it's worse. But it's worse if you had just been drinking. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's actually
because
gonna get
then
worse.
Yeah, but then, dude, I remember that Susan Dealing was the cop's name.
She hot?
No, she was not. And then, but she was nice. But she took me to go get my blood drawn, and dude, that girl who took my blood looked like she was from Dickinson. She was so hot.
Oh, man.
And I was like, I told the nurse, I was like, oh, looks like you don't have a wedding ring on. Maybe I'd take you out sometime. She goes, usually don't date people that are getting arrested. And I said, but think of the story we could tell our grandchildren. And then she actually just sat down and started chopping it up with me. I'm
Nice.
like, nice. Then all of a sudden the cop was like, stop hitting on the nurse and come over here. I'm like being a real cockblock, Susan. And I was like, just kidding, I'll be right there.
That's great.
And then that nurse didn't sign any of the paperwork. So it was admissible in court.
Oh,
But
shit.
And then they were just like, well, we have video of you you were crying in the back seat of the car. Your emotions were
pussy.
pretty. And I'm like, I could just be a weirdo crying.
Yeah, people can cry.
Yeah, exactly.
cry a lot.
I can't cry. You're
I
just-
like Fallout Boy.
I didn't get to start listening to the rest of
Kind of a
Dance
pussy.
Dance.
I'm kind of a pussy.
Yeah. Turns out I had to pay $750.
That's
And-
rough, buddy.
That's it?
Yeah, buddy, this is North Dakota, land of the free.
Well, this was a while ago too. It's way crazier now.
Still only $750 you get bailed out, and
Really?
you get the it's $800 to get bailed out. You only get $750 charged, as long as it's not like crazy high. And then you get $50 back because bail's only $750.
Gotcha.
Bail's $800.
It's a hell of a
It's only
deal.
$750. I know you're actually gaining $50.
If you think
What
about
a way
it,
to look at it.
if you're thinking about your printing money, dude.
You're losing money not getting DUIs, brother. 4D chess.
that's like finding a 20 in your pants pocket later.
Amazing.
Pay 15 for an Uber. I'll drive drunk and make money. Thank you.
Amazing.
Drive Uber while drunk. It's like an alcoholic Gary V.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, boys, we just did an hour. Thank you guys for doing this. By the
Yeah,
way,
dude, thanks for having us.
I know that.
Please never make me do this again.
I know I'm a burden on all of you, but I appreciate you guys being nice and doing my lovely podcast. Thanks, Cam.
Love you.
You're gonna get canceled for this.
yeah, don't put my name on
I won't.
this.
I won't. I'll leave you out of it. All right. Thanks for listening to the podcast, guys. Bye.
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 Try.